You can buy this rugged SUV for under $10,000. Why is nobody talking about it? The Nissan Xterra was built for adventure, and today it might just be the best used SUV bargain of 2025. Let's break down why this forgotten truck is an unbeatable deal. What is the Nissan Xterra? The Nissan Xterra is one of the toughest SUVs Nissan ever built. Produced from 1999 to 2015, the Xterra was designed for people who needed a reliable off-road vehicle without breaking the bank. Unlike many modern SUVs that focus on luxury and tech, the Xterra stayed true to its roots, a no-frills, rugged SUV that could take on anything. Detailed history of the Xterra. The first-generation Xterra, launched in 1999, was built on Nissan's Frontier pickup platform. It featured a boxy, truck-like design with an emphasis on utility, with options for a 2.4-liter four-cylinder or a 3.3-liter V6. It wasn't the most powerful SUV, but it was dependable. The second generation, 2005 to 2015, improved on this, with a more powerful 4.0-liter V6 engine, better suspension, and a tougher look. Nissan even added features like hill descent control and an off-road package with Bilstein shocks, making it a serious competitor in the adventure SUV market. Why did Nissan stop making the Xterra? Despite its cult following, Nissan pulled the plug on the Xterra in 2015. The reason? Changing safety regulations, stricter emissions laws, and declining sales. Buyers were shifting towards crossovers, and the Xterra's old-school, truck-based design didn't fit the modern SUV market. But for those who still crave a durable off-roader, the Xterra remains a hidden gem. Safety and regulatory challenges. One of the biggest reasons Nissan ended the Xterra was its failure to meet new safety and emission standards without costly redesigns. The SUV lacked modern safety features like advanced airbags, stability control in early models, and fuel efficiency improvements that the competition had already adopted. As the automotive industry pushed toward efficiency and safety, the Xterra remained a traditional body-on-frame SUV, making it an outlier in Nissan's lineup. Xterra versus the competition. Let's compare the Xterra to other rugged SUVs in its class. The Toyota 4Runner is legendary, but even older models cost upwards of $15,000. The Jeep Wrangler is fun, but expensive and not as reliable. The Ford Explorer? Comfortable, but not a real off-roader. The Xterra? It delivers off-road capability, reliability, and affordability all in one package. Engine and performance. The Xterra came with a 4.0-liter V6 producing 261 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound like much by today's standards, but paired with its body-on-frame design and rugged suspension, this SUV can handle anything from deep mud to rocky trails. And let's not forget, it can tow up to 5,000 pounds. Transmission and off-road capabilities. The Xterra was offered with a 5-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual transmission, making it a favorite among off-road purists. The Pro 4X trim added skid plates, an electronic locking rear differential, and off-road tires, making it one of the best budget off-roaders you can buy today. Reliability and longevity. One of the Xterra's biggest strengths is reliability. Nissan's 4.0-liter V6 is known for lasting well beyond 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. Unlike newer SUVs filled with complicated electronics, the Xterra keeps things simple. Fewer gadgets mean fewer things to break. Common issues and what to watch for. No used car is perfect, and the Xterra has a few known issues. The biggest one? The radiator transmission failure in early second-gen models, 2005 to 2010. If you're shopping for one, make sure the radiator has been replaced or bypassed. Other common issues include worn-out timing chains and aging suspension components. But with regular maintenance, the Xterra remains rock solid. Why it's a steal in 2025. Dirt cheap prices. For under $10,000, you get a V6 4x4 in a frame that'll outlive your grandkids. Compare that to a Tacoma, same specs, double the price. Market data. Search AutoTrader today. 2005 to 2015 Xterras average 6K to 6K to 12K. High mileage? These engines thrive on neglect. Ask any mechanic. The VQ40 is bulletproof, built like a tank. Body-on-frame construction, steel bumpers, no flimsy unibody here. This truck's built for res roads, fire trails, hauling firewood, you name it. Reliability. Timing chain, not belt, means no $2,000 repairs. Owners report 300K plus miles with basic maintenance. Towing. 5,000 pounds. Enough for your boat, trailer, or elk carcass. Aftermarket army. The Xterra's secret weapon? Its cult following. Companies like Nissan make lift kits. Forums have wiring diagrams for days. You're not just buying a truck, you're joining a tribe. Mods and upgrades. Want to take your Xterra to the next level? The aftermarket support is solid. Lift kits, all-terrain tires, and skid plates can turn it into a serious overlanding machine. And since it shares parts with other Nissan trucks, upgrades are easy to find. Xterra in overlanding and camping. Overlanders love the Xterra for its simple, rugged design. Its roof rack makes it easy to mount a tent, and with rear seats folded, there's plenty of room for gear. Whether you're hitting the trails or setting up camp, this truck-based SUV is a perfect adventure vehicle. Where to find one? Avoid salt belt rust. Look Southwest Trucks. Arizona, New Mexico? Check Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Bring a mechanic, not because it's risky, but because you'll want to haggle less. Red flags. Watch for SMOD, a radiator flaw in 2005 to 2010 models. Off-road. Prowess, trail ready for less. A 4x4. System explained. Part-time 4. Wheel drive. 2-wheel drive for highways. 4 high for mud snow. 4 low for rock crawling. Electronic locker. Pro 4X. Locks rear differential. Sends equal power to both wheels. B mods under $1,000. Lift kit. 2-inch suspension lift. $500. Plus 33-inch tires. $500. Plus 33-inch tires. $600 equals 12-inch ground clearance. Skid plates. Steel protection for oil pan. Transfer case. $300. Roof rack. Haul canoes, lumber, or elk antlers. $250. C. Real-world testing. Moab UT handled Hell's Revenge trail stock with spotter. Black Hills SD deep snow performance. Minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. No block heater needed. Reservation roads. Survived washboard gravel paths at 50 miles per hour. No rattles. D. Hunting fishing setup. Interior hacks. O. Full flat rear seats. Sleeps 2 adults. 6 feet 2 inches max. O. DIY drawer system. Store rifles, tackle boxes, and coolers. Exterior hitch-mounted game hoist. $150 to field-dress deer. Versus competitors. Xterra versus 4Runner. Jeep, Toyota 4Runner. Pros. Legendary reliability. Higher resale. Cons. Cost 2 times more. Same age mileage. 4Runner's V8, 2003 to 2009. Guzzles gas. B. Jeep Wrangler JK. Pros. Better aftermarket. Removable doors. Cons. $18,000 plus for 150,000 miles. Death wobble issues. Cramped rear seats. C. Ford Explorer 2002 to 2010. Pros. Cheap. $3,000 to $3,000 to $5,000. Cons. Unibody cracks, timing chain failure, AWD system overheats. D. Xterra. Quinsholm. Simplicity, no turbos, hybrid batteries, or start-stop systems. Community Facebook groups like Xterra Nation offer free troubleshooting. Ownership costs, A. Fuel economy. 15 city 20 highway, same as Wrangler, worse than RAV4. Workaround, overdrive off on hills, synthetic oil for 1 to 2 mpg gain. B. Insurance, average $80 per month, classic car rates for 20-year-old trucks. Pro tip, list as recreational vehicle if driven less than 7,500 miles per year. C. DIY repairs, YouTube tutorials, O replacing valve cover gaskets, 1 hour $50. O swapping rear differential fluid, 20 minutes $30. Why the Nissan Xterra is the best off-road SUV under $10,000. 1. Why the Xterra is an off-road beast. So what makes the Nissan Xterra such an off-road powerhouse? Let's break it down. Body-on-frame construction. Unlike modern crossovers, the Xterra has a traditional truck-like frame, making it more durable for extreme off-road conditions. Powerful engine options. The 4.0-liter V6 in the second-generation Xterra delivers 261 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque, providing enough power to tackle steep trails and rough terrain. Advanced four-wheel drive system. Equipped with a rugged four-wheel drive system, the Xterra features a low-range transfer case, allowing it to crawl over rocks and power through mud with ease. High ground clearance. With up to 9.5 inches of ground clearance, the Xterra can clear obstacles that would leave other SUVs stuck. Locking rear differential, Pro 4X model. The Pro 4X trim comes with an electronic locking rear differential, giving you better traction on tricky terrain. 2. Reliability and durability. Reliability is key when buying a used off-road SUV, and the Xterra is built to last. Thanks to its simple, proven design, this SUV can easily surpass 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. Plus, since it shares many parts with the Nissan Frontier, finding replacement parts is easy and affordable. Common problems and what to watch for. No SUV is perfect, and the Xterra does have a few known issues to watch out for. Transmission cooler failure, 2005 to 2010 models. A common issue known as the SMOD, strawberry milkshake of death, occurs when coolant leaks into the transmission. Fixing this early can save you thousands. Timing chain tensioner wear. Some models have a timing chain tensioner that wears out prematurely, causing a whining noise. Fuel gauge and evap issues. Some Xterra models experience fuel gauge inaccuracies or evap system failures, but these are relatively inexpensive to fix. If you're looking to buy an Xterra, get a pre-purchase inspection and ensure the transmission cooler has been bypassed or replaced. 4. Why it's a bargain under $10K. So, why is the Xterra such a steal for under $10,000? While Toyota 4Runners and Jeep Wranglers hold their value, the Xterra flies under the radar, making it one of the best budget-friendly off-road SUVs. You can find well-maintained examples from $5,000 to $10,000, giving you true off-road capability at a fraction of the price of competitors. 5. Why it's a bargain under $10K. So why is the Xterra such a steal for under $10,000? While Toyota 4Runners and Jeep Wranglers hold their value, the Xterra flies under the radar, making it one of the best budget-friendly off-road SUVs. You can find well-maintained examples from $5,000 to $10,000, giving you true off-road capability at a fraction of the price of competitors. 6. Off-road modifications and upgrades. Want to take your Xterra to the next level? Here are some of the best modifications for even better off-road performance. Suspension lift kits. A 2 to 3 inch lift improves ground clearance and approach angles. All-terrain or mud-terrain tires. Upgrading to beefier tires enhances grip and durability. Skid plates and rock sliders. Protect the underbody from rocks and rough terrain. Winch and off-road bumper. A front-mounted winch is a game-changer for recovery situations. Roof rack and LED light bars. Perfect for carrying extra gear and improving night visibility. 7. Interior and comfort. The Xterra may be built for adventure, but what about comfort? Its interior is simple yet functional, with easy-to-clean materials, supportive seats, and plenty of cargo space. It's not a luxury SUV, but it offers everything you need for long road trips and off-road escapades. 8. Fuel economy and daily driving. Fuel economy isn't the Xterra's strong suit. With an average of 15 to 20 miles per gallon, it's not the most fuel-efficient SUV out there. However, if you're using it mainly for weekend adventures rather than daily commuting, the trade-off for off-road capability is worth it. Final verdict. So is the Nissan Xterra the best used SUV bargain in 2025? If you want a reliable, rugged, and affordable off-roader, the answer is yes. But don't wait too long. Once people realize what a deal this is, prices will skyrocket. So if you see one in good shape, grab it before it's too late. What do you think about the Nissan Xterra? Would you buy one? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden car deals. See you in the next video.